What's up, everybody? Tim Vix here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. What is the main reason why your parents or relatives don't want you to ride a motorbike, and does it make sense? Let's talk about it. While I was riding a few days back, this thought popped up in my mind, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one who has been in a situation like this. Now, this video will be more relatable to those who are in school or university and are requesting their parents to buy them a bike. Candy, that's what I call my Duke 250, was gifted to me by my parents after I joined university, and I'm really grateful to them for that. Though I consider my parents to be chill, it took some amount of convincing from my side. But there are a lot of parents out there who are strictly against motorbikes. Some don't even allow them to sit as a pillion, let alone ride. As youngsters, we must try to understand it from their perspective and try to convince them reasonably. So, here are five things that I feel are the reasons why parents don't want you to ride. Number one, distraction. Basic commuter bikes don't stir up this issue. But let's be honest, if we get a decent bike like a FZ or Duke 200, then it's quite obvious that we are not going to use it only for our office and grocery rides. We'll plan Sunday morning rides, which will eventually become a 2 day ride and finally lead to a full fledged tour. Parents feel that this will distract you from your studies or work. Another point is the false fame, especially if you're in school or university. This was a major issue for my mom since she was under the impression that I would become a playboy once I got a bike. She saw the bike as the fanny magnet cheat code from the GTA Vice City game. This is not true. The only bunch of people you'll attract are fellow bike enthusiasts who share the same passion. So you need to set your priorities right and plan your rides accordingly. Number two, previous experiences. Majority of parents who are against you riding have either been in a severe accident or have seen someone close to them in an accident. This instills a sense of fear within them, which is very reasonable to understand. Your parents love you and they don't want to see you in the same situation. But the fact that they fail to understand is that not everyone rides the same. Not everyone loves street racing and not everyone is a squid. They should understand that you're passionate about riding and you promote safety first. Which brings me to the third point, and that is lack of trust. Your parents know you better than anyone else. Maybe your impulsive attitude or short temperedness is preventing them to trust you with a bike. Believe me, these traits are extremely dangerous for riders. There will always be idiots on the road who will trigger you, but it's not worth it. As the 25th famous YouTuber once said, with great CC comes great responsibilities. You need to stay calm. In addition to this, your parents might feel that you're not physically fit enough to handle a bike. Riding is one thing, but tackling a situation like, lifting a fallen bike or pushing a punctured bike requires some amount of physical fitness. Number 4, risk factor, which I feel is pretty self explanatory. You are simply more exposed when you're riding a bike. While in a car, you're surrounded on four sides, have an airbag, a seat belt, whereas in bike, it's just you and the surrounding. So it's obvious that you need to be more cautious while riding. You need to make it a habit to wear proper riding gears. Though this might not be as protective as a seat belt and airbag, but it's the least that we could do. So this point is very valid and it's completely reasonable on our parents' part to be concerned. Number 5, accountability. Parents hold themselves accountable if you end up in a crash. Even though it's 100% your fault, they feel guilty. That's parents for you. As being your guide, companion, and wiser elders, they feel it's their responsibility. The guilt increases even more if they are the ones who gifted you the bike in the first place. So, the simplest way to avoid this? They just say no to riding bikes. So, in my opinion, these are the reasons why your parents want you to stay away from bikes. So, how do you convince them? Show them that you're a responsible rider and make your parents aware about the various safety features that are being offered in the modern bikes. Tell them what biking means to you and stick to your promise about riding safe. And if they still don't agree, I would strongly recommend that you wait patiently till you start earning so that you're mature enough and hold yourself accountable for your actions. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, then hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will catch up with you all in the next one.